Joe Biden? Well, not really. When he was vice president, all kinds of other names. Robert L. Peters, Robin Ware, J.R.B. Ware. So weird, so suspicious. We think, according to the National Archives, maybe 5,400 emails sent or received by Joe Biden under these phony names. And guess who was CC'd along the way? Yeah, Hunter Biden. The whole thing smells really, really bad. Congressman James Comer joins us once again, Republican of Kentucky, chairman of the House Oversight and Accountability Committee. They have been doing such great work. Congressman, welcome back. What's the latest? First of all, how are you? I know there's a lot of pressure here with this kind of investigation.
It's all going well. You know, we're fighting the world to get every ounce of information we can get. But, you know, just in the last 2 weeks, I think we've brought out and shined a light on a whole lot more evidence that would prove that Joe Biden is front and center in his family's crooked schemes.
Well, these emails, 5,400. Are you confident in that number? I said the archives presented you with that number. Is that true?
Yes, we're confident in that number. Now, there could be more because there could be more pseudonyms that Joe Biden used. But the sheer fact that there are that many, and he used 3 different pseudonyms, is very concerning. So how ironic is it the guy that, while he was vice president, his family created 20 fake companies for the sole purpose of laundering money from foreign nationals into the fake LLCs that would then be laundered down to Biden family members. How ironic is it that the same person would have 3 fake names that he used on government emails? But the most concerning thing here about these 5,400 emails is that we know of one, and we believe there are many more, where Hunter Biden was copied on them. So not only was he trying to disguise the fact that he was sending and receiving the emails while he was vice president, he's copied his son on things pertaining to the government, specifically pertaining to Ukraine, at a time when he said all along that there was a wall between the government and Hunter Biden, and he didn't know anything about Hunter Biden's business dealings. But, oh, by the way, he was copying on national policy pertaining to these countries where he was scheming and getting suspicious wires from foreign nationals.
It's wild. So Hunter Biden, we all remember the picture. I think we have it right here when he visited China with his father, the then vice president. I think this was December 2014, 2015. Yeah, there they are arriving in Beijing, totally inappropriate. But that was done on purpose, we believe, to send the Chinese a signal. If you want to meet Joe, if you want to get to Joe, go through Hunter. That's a big deal in China. I take it you've seen this other video of Joe Biden on his vice presidential travels where Hunter doesn't get off the plane in front, but is often waiting in the car. Here's South Korea 2013. He's coming down. I don't know who that person is with him. But by the time he gets to the car, we're going to see somebody very familiar. It's Hunter. That is undoubtedly Hunter Biden. And this happened throughout the world. It happened in Germany, Italy. We believe Ukraine as well. What do you make of this?
Well, it's obvious that he was trying to hide the fact that his son was traveling with him. Joe Biden has not been truthful with the American people about how many times his son flew on Air Force Two with him and where they flew to. What I think we're going to find is that many of these countries where the Bidens were receiving millions and millions of dollars through their shell companies were the countries where Hunter Biden was traveling on Air Force Two with his father. Just like Joe Biden said he never communicated with any of these foreign nationals who were sending the money, we've now found that he communicated with all of them. And what we're finding about Burisma every day is very concerning, very concerning. Of all the crimes that have been committed by the Bidens, what we're finding with Burisma is probably the most concerning, not to mention the fact that the Democrats and the media went all in on impeaching Donald Trump over simply calling Zelensky to ask him if he knew anything about potential crime by the Bidens in Ukraine. There was potential crime by the Bidens in Ukraine. In fact, the real quid pro quo in Ukraine was Joe Biden, not Donald Trump, like the mainstream media narrative.
It's amazing. Yeah, just asking questions, and Trump is the one who gets impeached. By the way, the impeachment clause or area in the Constitution, you can impeach somebody for crimes committed or misdeeds committed prior to the presidency, correct?
Yes, absolutely. But also you look at this, just the last two transactions we've made public in the last bank memorandum from Ukraine and Russia. Here we're fighting a war in Ukraine, or we're funding a war in Ukraine. We're sending Ukraine a blank check. My concern is that he's compromised, that Zelensky does in fact know about wrongdoing in Ukraine by Joe Biden, and he keeps calling on the phone saying, let's have some more money. And this is a real possibility. And then with Russia, with the woman, with the female oligarch who sent the Bidens over $2 million, she was just accidentally left off two different times the sanctions list when Joe Biden said he was going to sanction all the Russian oligarchs when Russia invaded Ukraine. He left off the one that he had lunch with and the one who sent his family millions of dollars. So there are policy decisions that Joe Biden's making as president that I fear are putting America last, and he's doing it because he's compromised.
Just a few seconds left. When you talk to Democrats, I know they say Joe Biden's the best, he has empathy, all this stuff. They still say that, but you're with them. Can you see it in their eyes? Have they figured Joe Biden out? I mean, on a personal level, they got to know at this point. Do you sense that about Democrats in Congress?
Yes, they've moved the goalpost back so many times. The straw that broke the camel's back with the Democrats was when that email with the pseudonym where Hunter Biden was copied pertaining to Ukraine. They fear there are many more emails sitting in the National Archives that have been redacted with Hunter Biden's name on it. And I think you're going to see a lot of Democrats hit the panic button when we get those redacted emails that haven't been redacted from the National Archives with all the pseudonyms.
All right, we're looking forward to the fall. We want the summer to go forever, but the fall is going to be very interesting. Congressman James Comer from the House Oversight Committee, thank you again, sir, Republican of Kentucky, and we'll be right back.